Okay, why is this guy chasing Willa at the end of one battle after another? He doesn't know she's driving. He doesn't know what she's been up to. He thinks he's killed Lockjaw already. So why does he care about what Willa's up to? For the answer, we got to go back to a scene earlier in the movie with my favorite secret society, the Christmas Adventurers Club.
All hail Saint Nick.
In the scene, they're talking about how Lockjaw has embarrassed the Christmas Adventurers Club and they need to clean it up so clean.
We should all be able to eat off the floor.
Eventually, I realized that includes Avanti Q, the tracker, the bounty hunter guy.
He's a fantastic tracker. He'll tell you how much money someone had in their pocket based on a footprint, but he is not homegrown, so I would not trust it.
So this jerk who loves the nuggies...
Oh no. I love their nuggets.
Took that to mean anybody who knew that the Christmas Adventurers Club got tricked by Lockjaw should die. You know, he's got to kill them. So after he kills Lockjaw, he is going to find Avanti Q. And the movie makes it very clear that we can recognize Avanti Q by his car. He's actually introduced by his car with no, not seeing his face at all. We don't see his face till a few scenes of his car stalking Howard Somerville. And so when he sees Avanti Q's car, he thinks he's chasing him. He has no idea what happened to the 1776 club guys, that they're all dead. He is just trying to clean up the Lockjaw problem, and that includes Avanti Q, because Avanti Q knew what was going on. So that's crazy. And this also explains why he is so confused after the car crash. Not only was he a little punch drunk, he's expecting there to be a big dude in the car, so he's pretty confused when there's a young girl yelling the lyrics of The Revolution Will Not Be Televised at him. Now, I mentioned Howard Somerville, aka the Billy Goat, when they are going over his rap sheet.
He runs an underground railroad, bringing illegals from our southern border to Backdan Cross in the north, where he set up a so-called sanctuary city, giving jobs and housing to drug dealers and psychopaths.
So at the beginning of the movie, when they are rescuing those people from the detention center, they're all going to go to Backton Cross, which is so interesting and so cool. That's why Bob gets sent there eventually. It makes sense. And it makes his connection with Sensei even more interesting and make more sense why the Sensei is so impressed by the French 75.
You're a bad hombre, Bob.
Not only did they have a reputation broadly, we can assume he knew that the Harriet Tubman operation that he was running, the little underground railroad, was actually set up by the French 75. Howard Somerville probably taking the lead on that. That's just such a cool detail. Like, there's a good chance that some of the kids Will is going to high school with are kids of the actual people we saw rescued at the beginning of the film. It would totally make sense and add just a really cool layer and three-dimensional world building to the movie and details that you don't need to enjoy it. Like I said, I'd never even questioned why that guy was chasing Will at the end of the movie. It just made sense, but there's a little more to it than I realized, and I thought it was really interesting. And I think this is not just a cool detail, but it also plays into the theme of community and interconnectedness in the movie.
This one plays melody A, this one plays melody B. Together they go off within 200 or 300 yards of each other. They sync up, they'll play a main melody.
How all of our actions affect the other people around us, whether we realize it or not.
Don't get selfish.
Pretty much everybody's choices in the movie affect every other character in some way. And Bob specifically relies on community so much to survive, especially when Lockjaw's invading Backton Cross. The skateboarders help, Sensei helps, the nurses in the hospital help him. Hyandra, who is one of the most loyal, coolest people in the movie, is there to help save his daughter. The Beavers, the Beaver nuns.
Is that some kind of sick joke on God?
I'm not joking.
You know, their whole thing gets blown up because of that. And I think it's a really cool contrast to Lockjaw's story in the movie, who's really alone all the time. His relationship with Perfidia is totally forced. He isolates her from her family and community. We never really see him interact with his subordinates. He's very cut off from everybody. And really his biggest motivation in the second half of the film is that he wants to join a stupid club that he thinks will provide some sort of community to him. It's kind of sad and beautiful, and I just think it's a really cool, subtle way to reinforce that theme. This movie rules. I asked a couple of my friends who like the movie and have watched it multiple times if this had clicked for them, and they said no. And so I was like, all right, I'll make a video about it. If you already knew, feel free to leave a comment and say, duh. But if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you.
Hey, thank you, Sensei. Thank you, Sensei. Thank you. God damn it! Viva la revolution!